Good morning, everybody. Stayed at the new Hanover Adventure Tours hostel last night. Had a real good evening. Bought me a steak in town and we grilled it out. I think about everybody done that. And had a real good meal and kind of planned our next segment of the trip out to get prepared for what's coming. Then just kind of relaxed and watched a little TV. Watched 310 to Yuma last night, a Western, and slept very well. Then got up this morning and ate eggs and pancakes. So you can't beat that with a stick. This morning, got back on trail and then, well, we was dropped off and had a little trouble finding an ATM that would take my bank card. Yeah. Something about some of the ATMs up here, I don't guess like the credit union that I use, so they won't take the card. So anyway, it's always good when you can find a Bank of America. I think they'll take just about anything. But I do advise, I think if I was to do this thing over again, that I would get a national known bank to carry for my debit card. Probably a little bit easier. But anyhow, just trucking along this morning. It's going to be muggy today and rainy, so don't know how much I'll film, but I'll do the best that I can. But I did have a good stay in New Hanover. Got rested up. It was more like a Nero. Only done 6 miles, but it was well needed. So anyway, I'm working my way up the mountain this morning. So let me get off here before I slip on these rocks. Y'all know how I am. Alright, bye. Well, we stopped in the mountain moose shelter today. A couple of us did just cause it made more sense. There's a lot of people going to the next shelter and it's supposed to rain all night. So I think I'm going to sleep in the shelter tonight and get up early in the morning and try to make it to another shelter to beat the rain. Here's something. What is this? Oh, this is the privy down here. Maybe build them like a little top for their storage stuff. There. And here's a world-class outhouse. But anyway, I think we're going to leave out about 4 in the morning and try to make up to, it's only 6 miles to the next shelter, but it's pretty well full, so I'm going to leave out about 4 in the morning and see if we can make up and just go to the next shelter. And then try to do that before 2, make it like a 17-mile day. But it's supposed to start raining again about 2 tomorrow evening. And then just kind of work on everything from there. Let's see, we're trying to let everything dry out here at the shelter. Man, when it comes down, it comes down. Well, we'll see yous in the morning. Good morning, everybody. Stopped a little bit early yesterday to get out of the rain. It was coming down pretty good, and then it kind of eased off and stopped, and then it rained a little bit overnight, and we got out about 4 o'clock this morning. Woke up at 3:30, then started hiking at 4, and I'm gonna, it's calling for rain today, so I'm gonna try to beat the rain to the next shelter. And basically it's gonna put us doing like 2 16-mile days, because we're going to the base of Moosalaki and going to stay at a hostel, and then start out from there doing the whites. But anyway, it's got lightened up, man. It was foggy up on the mountain this morning coming down. I slept all right last night. I ain't the best sleeper in the shelter, but it was all right. It does feel good out here this morning, and which I'm glad. Just a little muggy. You can tell there's a lot of humidity in the air and stuff, so we'll see where that leads to. But anyway, didn't really see nothing yesterday, just because it was rainy and everything. You couldn't get no views or anything, and then I wasn't going to take my phone out in the rain either, so just because I can't charge it. Now, if it gets wet, the charging port gets any kind of dampness in it, it won't let you charge it, so I've been keeping it wrapped up in a Ziploc. But anyway, it seems like it's going to be a nice morning this morning, just for a stroll. So I'll catch you on the flip. First view in 2 days. Here's a better view, climbing up this Smarts Mountain. This must be one of them Kmart blue light special days. We're getting 3 views in today. Can't hardly believe it. Working on climbing Smarts Mountain. That ain't of the Lord. It ain't too smart. They say it's a pretty steep climb. All I can say is that it's a pretty steep climb. And it ain't even 4,000 footer. It's had I thought was at the summit of it down yonder at the rock. But no, you could see the mountain looming in the distance. So anyway, we might get a view of the fire tower. I don't know if it's open or not, but we will see. Well, there's a fire tower top of this thing, so we're going to see if we can go up in it. Little videotape going up in this thing. Oh wow, check out that. That's always good. That's always good to wake everybody up. It's a gorgeous view up here.
It is.
Did y'all have a good night last night?
Yeah.
The Ranger Hut at Smarts Mountain.
Well, you're doing good. But no, it's like, it's almost, when's it going to come in?
Yeah, that's why I think everybody's running
Yeah.
to the
it sounds
shelter.
like it's more likely to come in, it's just when, and it may be later rather than kind of what it feels, sounds like.
The Hexcub shelter. The Pinta Privy at the Hexcub shelter.